This is the end of Flagrant. They're done with. They're cooked. They're cooked. You know what I mean? They recently dropped an episode responding to the whole jizzling allegations, and instead of confronting reality, they ran away from it.
Tell us what's been on your mind,
Dude,
what's been on your heart.
I'm so glad you asked me, man. It's been really hard for me.
Hard for you? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Jocelyn Singh is in the building. She wants vengeance. Security is here. Security is stopping her.
Who okayed this skit? Who wrote this skit? Are those bodyguards in Jizzling's roster? Oh, that dude is definitely clapping something, dude. He's probably clapping Chucky right now. I don't know. Yeah, I know the face of clap when I see it. Anyways, Will Smith walked so that Akash can run. Right now, Akash is sprinting down Cuck Avenue at such a rapid rate. Where is he sprinting towards? I don't know. Dude. I really don't. It's a state of nirvana, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's sprinting to a new chair. A new, IKEA probably. Like, I really can't. Anyways, the podcast episode dropped, and they made light of it, of the whole situation. Akash had a perfect opportunity to, be honest about everything. Be honest about his marriage, his wife, his current standing. They themselves put this out there, okay? They made this information public, not us. But instead of doing that, he backed down like a coward. I can't respect that. And I ain't shit. Trust me, I ain't shit. Screw me, you know what I mean? But, I truly can't. Your word isn't bond. You have no honest bone in your body. And instead, you lie to everyone when there are receipts on the internet that totally disproves everything that you said. This is the actual like to dislike ratio of the video. 83% dislike ratio. Look at this. This is insane, dude. 70,000 dislikes. They're cooked. The entire internet community is not buying this whatsoever. As a matter of fact, a lot of people, including myself, they think we're stupid. They're just like, what the fuck? Let's toss this out there and let these, idiots eat it all up. No, we're not going to eat this up.
So you're not going to divorce and take half her money? That's off the table?
No, sadly, no. Damn. I thought about it because she's such a liar.
I'm gonna divorce her to take half my money.
Anyways, in this video, I'm going to talk about the whole Jizzling files. But most importantly, I want to talk about Flagrant's future. Because I feel like Flagrant right now is going on the same path that, Two Bears, One Cave still is in the same path, I guess. The Fighter and the Kid. I feel like this is the end. But yeah, man, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. So here's my take, all right? You guys can, shit on me in the comments if you want. I could, I don't know. I can't use a good shitting, but in my opinion, the best podcasts have sincerity written all over it. I don't see any avenue for them to have a sincere conversation anymore moving forward. Sincerity and honesty. Two great common paths that leads to a genuine conversation, which to me makes the best podcast episodes. Seeing somebody in their true form, okay? I just can't see how Flagrant can do that now moving forward. Nobody, no guest is going to take them seriously. Whether it's in a political world type guest, which they do, like a comedian type guest, or a normal schmuck off the street, they're all going to, be like, what the fuck is this guy doing here with Akash? And then they're going to be in the back of their head and be like, this is all a propaganda show. Like, you guys are not genuine. We've seen it all.
It's a bit of a cucky take, but it's out there that he is in an emotionally abusive relationship. And that's why he cares so much about what she thinks and her reaction to something.
I have really good news. So for the longest time, I told my husband he couldn't look at me until he got to 1 million followers because, who the fuck are you if you don't even have 1 million followers on Instagram?
Talk about my wife. Yeah, and it's a lot of the same people who
Ain't nobody talking about your wife because your wife keep her mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. All of us got girls, we got wives.
We are choosing not to make them public figures.
Yeah.
They are choosing not to make our lives public.
Your birthday, I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like
this right there, that clip will be going on everyone's head as Akash or Andrew talks throughout the podcast. Nobody now probably wants to hear their take, Flagrant's take, on a public relationship, like a possible new Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, or Steph Curry, Aisha. They don't want to hear Flagrant's take on this anymore. They're just going to be like, what the fuck? Why are you it's the pot calling the kettle black. Who are you to judge somebody when you have somebody on your freaking round table who's going through the same exact thing? And Flagrant loves to, give their 2 cents on public relationships or anything that's going viral right now.
When you're like young and in a relationship and you don't have like children or anything like that, and there's like a cheating thing, it's like the one thing you can't do.
A lot more people come back from cheating than you'll ever know.
So yeah, I'm interested to talk about that, not for personal reasons at all.
Yeah.
No, nothing to do with that. But yeah, I feel like when you have X amount of kids.
Like this episode came out like 8 months ago. It was a divorce lawyer. You look at the comments, they're all just shitting on Akash. They're just like, dude, what the heck? Pro bono time, that was 8 months ago. The internet never forgets. And I was thinking to myself, I was just like, if Akash had come out and was just honest about everything, he would have saved his career. Or not even would have. He would have given his career a chance at least. In the past, I said, I was like, dude, I feel bad for him. I have no empathy towards him now. No, you willingly put yourself in his cuck chair. Now sit down and take it. Like it's just like simple as that. One thing I learned from this, I feel like we can all learn from Akash's sex life. Confronting reality with honesty is the only way to go, I think. Like in myself, I was like, if I was in Akash's chair, what would I do? I'd have to eat it. I'd have to eat it, and I ain't shit. I'm saying, I'll keep telling you, I ain't shit. I'm not a freaking, I'm not Mother Teresa or anything like that. But I was like, I would have had to eat it and tell everybody, hey, you know what? This is the actual truth. This is what's going on. I'm sorry, or not sorry, and then have my freaking wife, tell her truth and just move on from there. Just eat it. Just eat it.
Mad at you for not giving him liquor.
What do you think love is, Bobby?
This is what addiction does.
Is that why you stayed in that relationship so long?
Dude. Bro.
Gosh, hold on. Sit down. We don't want your fucking mic to come off again.
Any comedian now that goes on Flagrant is going to wipe the floor with Akash. Like, if they're a true comic, to me, the best jokes have a root of honesty, or not even, I keep saying that word honesty. Fuck that word, dude. Fuck honesty. Akash is going to be the butt of the joke all the time, and rightfully so. Like that clip with Bobby Lee, like any comic is just going to wipe the floor with him. But now, imagine like a political guest now comes on Flagrant. They're not going to outright call, maybe the only one, Donald Trump, will call him a cuck or something like that. Donald Trump is like freaking 2 months away from calling somebody a cuck. You calling somebody a piggy, like it's just like it's I don't know. I don't give a fuck. It's politics bullshit. What is this, CNN? Anyways, I was thinking though, I was like, what would be a match made in hell? Trump and Ghislaine. That would be a match made in hell. The fact they're perfect for each other. Perfect. I know a lot of great people from Saudi Arabia. I know a lot of great people. Dude, she's from India. You racist prick.
JD Vance.
2016 rolls around, election rolls around, very anti-Trump. Hates Trump. He compares him to Hitler as a person, goes at his policies. 2021, he enters the Senate race. All of a sudden, loves Trump, pro-Trump. Hey, this guy's great. January 6th wasn't that bad. A lot of Democrats are like, what the fuck? We loved this guy because he wrote this book in 2016 called Hillbilly Elegy. When he graduates from Yale Law School, the first law firm he works for represents Purdue Pharma, who makes OxyContin.
Even here, like Akash is literally spitting facts. He's telling the truth. And I still can't take him seriously. I just can't. Like what the, like if me and Akash were in the same building, and he comes to me and is like, hey man, what the fuck, the building's on fire, run away, run away. I'd literally look at him and be like, pussy. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, what the fuck? And then I would die. I would be burned alive. And I'll be rolling around the ground. I'll be like, I should have listened to the cuck. I should have listened to the cuck. The cuck is on. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, his word is not bond anymore. You know? You've exposed yourself. Your own wife exposed you in front of the entire world. Like, he is making Myron Gaines look comprehensible. You know how bad you have to be to do that? Like, it's that's just like, Jesus Christ.
You know, another thing I do sometimes, when my wife is upset at me, I will start smiling at her. I know. It is initially received exactly how you're picturing. Are you fucking serious? I tell you how I feel and you laugh in my fucking face? I can't believe you don't even take me seriously. I say, look, baby, you don't understand. I don't take you completely seriously right now.
Well, even on top of like the whole like flagrant thing being cooked, because the podcast is gonna have no integrity, no honesty, no. I said I was gonna stop using that word, but no genuine conversation moving forward. His career as a stand-up is also cooked. Hecklers are gonna be freaking, going through the roof with this from moving forward. Like, go through any of his, stand-up clips, like the one I just showed you. Look at the comment section. It's all right now about Jasleen. He should like lean into this as a comic. Be self-deprecating. What happened to South? Well, be the Indian Rodney Dangerfield. Do something, dude. Like, get the fuck. Yeah. If I were him, I would perform in a chair, and I'd honestly have like Nav like deadlift right next to him, and have Jasleen spot him or something like that. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, bring up the weights. Do something, dude. You need to like be creative with this shit. One thing I want to say is that my dumbass should have said this earlier in the video. I feel like now nobody is clowning him for his actual marriage. Because if you think about it, like looking in retrospectively speaking, it's kind of fucked up. Making somebody as if somebody's marriage, she's probably being emotionally abused 24/7. It is what it is. People are now solely clowning him for his retort / cover up of the whole drama saga that he himself created. That's why he's being clowned. They can't critique anything. Like objectively speaking, they just can't critique anything because they'll be like, what the fuck? Why are you critiquing? Your best friend's a cuck. That's just how it's gonna be now moving forward. I was thinking to myself, just like, what would Andrew do? Because Andrew touts himself as like a loyal person, a loyal friend. He went on Joe Rogan and he was just like, I'm loyal. What the fuck? Everybody's making fun of you, Joe, but I'm not making fun of you. Never, not me. I think when the money starts going low, Andrew's gonna have to disassociate himself from Akash. Like he's gonna have no other option. To me, Andrew right now, his head is all about money. Everything with him is money, dude. Maybe he can save Flagrant. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Maybe he can save Flagrant if he takes Akash out of it. Maybe, I don't know. Perhaps every episode moving forward now is gonna be them getting clowned on in the comment section. Nobody's gonna care what they talked about. Nobody. But it is what it is. That's my opinion. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like and subscribe, I guess. Bye, Flagrant.